Hey guys, I thought I would jump on and do a little bit of a live video today. And what I want to talk about is motivation and how you can sort of re-motivate yourself when you don't feel like doing anything anymore. Like if you're feeling tired or just everything you've just been putting off. So here's the thing. Who you are today is exactly who you've trained yourself to be. So if you're someone who goes to the gym 5 times a week, that's because you've trained yourself to go to the gym 5 times a week. But if you're someone, let's say, who watches Netflix all day, or someone who watches TV as soon as you get home, you have trained yourself to be that way. So our habits and the stuff we do on autopilot and just who we are, we have essentially trained ourselves to be that way. So I wanted to make that note because if you're someone who in your life at the moment you're feeling really unmotivated, there's a good chance you've accidentally programmed yourself to be that way. And what I'm talking about is this is how it normally happens. Hi to everyone who has jumped on. Thank you for giving me your time. So here's the thing. Something happens in your life. Let's say a situation comes up, it causes some stressful emotions or a new job or something comes up and you work really hard and then you get to a point and you're like, I just need a break. So you take a break and you chill out. And then the next day you're like, I have been working really hard. I need a little bit more time. And before we know it, the days, the weeks, the months pass and we've slowly become a little more lazy, let's say. We're not doing as many things and we're making more excuses for ourselves. So, I'll leave the dishes for the morning or I'll leave that for the next day. And that has a compound effect. So we're getting some things done, but we've now conditioned ourselves to not to do everything that we need to do. So we've conditioned ourselves to take it easy, to take the easy road. I kind of lost my thought there for a moment reading Dan's post about food. So what I'm saying is, once we get on a roll where we don't want to do things, we now have trained ourselves to take the easy road. So when we start to try to do things, we're not going to feel like doing it. And so where I was that's a compound effect. So it's like now the compound is we've got a whole bunch of stuff that we need to do. And it just feels like huge. Like how are we now going to play catch up? Because every day that you don't do something you're meant to, it doesn't just go away, it just compounds and it just adds up on itself. So now you might find yourself in a situation where you're feeling really unmotivated and you've got a massive to-do list and you don't know how you're going to get it done. You don't know where to start. And all whilst you've got this feeling. So my advice to you and what I suggest to people is you just have to get started. You have to now retrain yourself, reprogram yourself to be kick-ass and to get things done. And it starts by doing the little things. So you might, let's say you get home tonight and you don't feel like doing that extra load of washing or the dishes. You kind of want to chill out, sit on the couch and relax. Don't do it. Go do 2 or 3 tasks, even just one task, but 2 or 3 will make you super amazing and help this process. But just don't do the thing you want to. Don't chill out, do the thing you need to. And this then starts to create momentum. Now this is all good in theory. You might be watching this feeling hyped, you want to do it, and then it comes to crunch time and you're like, actually no, I need to chill out. That's just your programming. But one tool that I found really useful, and it's from a book called, by Mel Robbins, called The 5-Second Rule. Now, I heard the 5-second rule before I read the book, and then I read the book and I was like, whoa. Essentially, it's about counting back from 5, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then acting, doing what you need to do. And it has some effect on the brain. So there's the brain's designed to keep you safe, procrastination and all those types of things causes triggers. And there's actual science behind this. I'm not a scientist or a neurologist, whatever they're called, so I'm not going to go into the detail. But the important thing to understand is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and act. What that does is it starts to reprogram your brain. Now someone put here they can't count to 5. Maybe you need to learn to do that, but that's okay. So guys, what I'm saying is if you're feeling unmotivated, There's no secret, there's nothing special in the world that's going to give you that feeling besides momentum and actually getting the work done. So start taking action one step at a time. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. And that's it from me, guys. Little rant over. Ciao.